And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Chicago going up against Atlanta. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. Showing the slab in today's game. Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind it.
And now it's going to be Travis Bazzana. So now pinch hitter Mookie Betts.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That's outside. And this one is off and running. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. And a foul ball. The pitch. Now a step off the rubber to reset. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Turns and fires the Betts. In the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires over to first. One up, one down. Here's Trevor Story now. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Freddie Freeman. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's back here in Atlanta. And towing the slab here, Tanner Houck.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's the strike.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Olsen.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Jenkins in position. He's got it. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. And a foul ball. Jones measures 6 feet 4 inches, 195 pounds. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench waiting for his time to hit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's in the dirt. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And misses inside. That one inside. 3-2 now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Raleigh collects, fires to first in time. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He circles the bases. It's 1-0. Next to hit, Derek Jeter. And a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Headed for the plate. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Walker Jenkins will hit next. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fried, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Digging in, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Around second now, going for 3. He's not stopping, on his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. This is Corbin Carroll. Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 6-0. One out, base is empty. Here's Story now. He's 0 for 1. And that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Now around second, going for third. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Went down on strikes his first time through. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Their third home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 8-0. Now the catcher up to hit, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
On a line, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Now it's the DH, Derek Jeter. Doubled in his first AB. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. So one out, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. That's back. Goodbye, home run. That'll fire up the dugout. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 11-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
One down. Now the third baseman, Troy Gloss. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Base is empty, 1 away. Now here is Mickey Mantle. That one hops against the fence. Around second now, going for 3. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Trevor Story. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one hops the wall. Around first, digging for 2. Now around second, going for third. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's already homered in this game. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, going for 3. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Raleigh. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Derek Jeter, the next to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Derek Jeter powers one out of here. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. And they boost their lead. It's 19-0. Next to hit, Walker Jenkins. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now around second, going for third. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And now Troy Gloss. And base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Now here is Mickey Mantle.
Foul ball.
And that one is off the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Base knock right field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. Now around third, waving him home. Now it's Mookie Betts. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Gone! That ball was crushed. He made him pay for that one. It's 25-0. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for 3rd. Coming home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. That one ripped. Gone! That ball was crushed. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 27-0. Stepping in, Derek Jeter.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Now he'll turn for 2nd. Around 2nd, he wants the cycle. And he's into 3rd. Have a game. That's his 4th hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the 3rd baseman, Troy Gloss. 3 for 3 with a single, a double, and a... Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Coming home. He will score. Now around 3rd, waving him home. Safe at home as 2 score on the inside the park homer. So up next, Mickey Mantle. 3 for 3. He's got a couple of triples, and he's also singled. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for 2nd. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from 2nd. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Mookie now. So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Now around 2nd, going for 3rd.
Comes through with the RBI. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
So a man aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Trevor Story. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And the 0-2. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Story on his way home. He'll score easily.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now Cal Raleigh. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a man at first. And now the DH, Derek Jeter. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. And that's going to roll to the wall. Coming home. 1 run across.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped right center field. You can kiss it goodbye. Now it's going to be Troy Gloss. Puts it away for the out.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Mickey Mantle.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Corbin Carroll. Ground ball Olsen. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that will end the inning.
Yeah, make a move, make a move, make a move. What it do, what it do, what it do.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here is Austin Riley. Out back to work. Not even close there. 1-0.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. And down on strikes. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
At the plate, Drake Baldwin. And that's through there for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Bader up to the plate. Strike 1.
All 1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not...
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Max Fried will go to work. You can kiss it goodbye. Trevor Story now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, these players really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They are perfect with runners in scoring position so far. Not a single out made in the...
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Cal Raleigh will hit next. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Harris racing after it. And it's caught for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Derek Jeter. On the ground to the left. Riley fires to first. That's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Michael Harris II stands in now and watches strike one. That clips a corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Swanson digs in. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Struck him out looking. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
And it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Passes third. He wants it all. He is saved. And a run-of-the-mill grounder turns into an inside-the-park home run. Not a proud moment for the defense. And here is Troy Gloss. That one laced to center and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run. And now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
You can kiss it goodbye. And now, Corbin Carroll. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Around second now as they still don't have it. Coming home. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Here's Mookie Betts now. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one hops against the fence.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
And at first, here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. Dive, and he's got it. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Freed out of the stretch, fires. Double steal. Hammered, base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow. A 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Cal Raleigh. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. He will score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Now a chance for Derek Jeter. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. Jeter at second with nobody out. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Man at second. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone! That ball was crushed. So digging in, Troy Gloss. And that's fouled off. An offensive explosion this inning. Top half of inning number 4. Puts it away for the out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's got the cycle into third with a triple.
Number 7, Corbin Carroll.
So 1 gone with a runner at third. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Base hit and a run comes in.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Runner at first with 2 away. Trevor Story getting ready to hit. Oh, he gloves it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while. You know, this group of hitters just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable.
Now
here's
batting,
Matt Olson.
the first baseman.
Flied to right
Matt
his first time.
Olson.
There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. And now, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. And he pumps it a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in.
Another one. 10 straight strikeouts. Wow.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
So this one got a little out of hand.